Before the show begins, I got 1 minute. Let me share this with my friends. I only got 1 minute. Before the show begins. You know what? I'll be trying to share this to the right page, and it be tripping every week. So let me make sure I do this thing correctly. Okay? To my page. You know what I'm saying? I only got 1 minute. Before the show begins. I only got 1 minute. Let me share this with my friends. I only got 1 minute. Before the show begins. I got 1 minute. Let me share this with my friends. So I feel very Mr. Rogers like right now. Y'all welcome in to the party. To the party. Foolies Fridays. Hey, little body roll. To the party. Hey, Foolies Fridays. Hey. 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 Get it. Hit it. Oh. Alright, so I don't know, man. It's your boy TG. A-Money. Memes. Traumatic. Snake Eyes. Slim Shaded. And a lot of other names that you call me. I'm here to help you focus on the mission. Not your emotions. Taking you over. So. You know, I giggle, man. That's just my thing, dog. You know what I'm saying? Welcome, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching live, I just appreciate you. If you're watching on the replay, what it do? Really simple, man. The process, man. The process. Trust the process, dog. So, this is a ditty. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure audio is crispy before I even begin. You know how this game go. Alright, cool. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure. That's the process that we're trusting. So, I remember this quote from a legendary UF staff member named Anho Bex. And so many other lessons where I've heard trust the process. And I think, what does that mean to Nemo, right? When you say trust the process. Nemo, what are you trying to say? I'm trying to say that despite what I may think, right? Despite what I may understand is going on, right? Despite what obstacles, trials, lessons, things that are in the way, I have to still be clear on the vision, on the goals that I've set, on some of the aspirations that I'm after, and I have to really be certain that no matter what, these things are still going to work out. Like, literally, no matter how hard things have gotten, I have to still wake up and say, you know what? I got to keep pushing. I got to keep going. And I have to do this because if I don't, who's going to do it, right? Like, if I don't go after these goals and dreams, if I don't work on myself, if I don't build myself up in my craft, my industry, if I don't seek prayer, if I don't, like, get judged by my homies, right, who gonna tell me like it is, Nemo, chill out, or Nemo, don't do that, right? If I don't do these things, I won't get better. And if I don't get better, I can't serve my homies. I can't be there for you. I can't be a great listener. I can't give you sound advice. I can't even understand what you're going through. I can't empathize. I can't do anything because I'm not truly just trusting these processes, the things that are happening, all the loops and detours and stuff that you take in life. They can often make us feel like, man, what is this for? Right? Like, all the things that we're going through could really make us question our purpose, right? Question the end game, right? Question the goal in hand. It's like, man, I did all of this and I still don't see things working. I still don't see my opportunities increasing. I still don't see my network or my net worth increasing at all, right? And so I have to still think about the fact that I don't see any physical, in my face progress. Now, it makes me think about like, I haven't seen my grandparents in like years. I'm not sure, but whole nother conversation. But when grandparents, aunties, uncles, when they see you, they can often comment on things like, man, you've gotten so big. You've grown so much. You've changed. You are a different person. I was talking to my godmother recently. And she was like, you sound really smart. And, you know, Jamaicans, they rude, right? You sound really smart. You know, I'm like, yeah, okay, I guess. I mean, I'm older, right? You've been interacting with me since my youth. You're now talking to a 33 plus year old man who can talk to you about voting and issues and life and actual, you know what I'm saying? But they can see those things in you that you can't. Right? They can hear your growth or understand you change when you can't see it. Why? Because you're living in it. So in my mind, I'm like, well, yeah, this is just what's supposed to be the thing, or this is just what's supposed to happen in my life. But she can look at me and say, no, I remember you when you were a kid. And I remember when there wasn't this kind of dialogue. I remember when the conversations weren't this like adult level, you know, where I can actually go back and forth and have discourse with you. You know what I'm saying? So the process, all these years, right? The grooming, the K through 12, the college experiences, the post-college experiences, working, you know, networking, getting involved, mentoring, like all these things, right? Literally building me up so I can be my most refined self for this moment that we're in right now. So I can talk to you, right? If it wasn't all those years of me talking to all these kids, right? Mentoring, right? Being a leader, right? Joining in some fraternal organizations, right? Or the only frat to join, right? A5A, right? Slick plug. I couldn't do this. And so all these things are a part of my process, right? A part of something bigger than myself, right? And so now I'm able to serve you wholeheartedly. I didn't know it was going to happen from year one of college or year one of high school to now, but all these things are a culmination of what you get to experience. And so for you, my friend on the other side of the glass is watching this, and you should be commenting in the comment section and stop lurking. You know what I'm saying? You're a part of this cool process, right? And it's not fun, and some things will tear you and rip you apart. That is just facts. There's nothing else that we can do about it. But I will say that how you're going to come out on the other side now, oh, it's about to be a game changer. It's literally about to be a game changer. And you won't always see that, right? It's going to be the people around you, right? That's why your friends and close family members, that's why they can see these things. And you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just being me. Nah, man. You are a more refined, more polished, more developed human being. And thank God you've gone through all these things in your life to actually show this refined body of work that you are. And I need my homies to understand that. I need strangers who might be watching this to understand that, right? Because you might be watching live or you might be watching on a replay. Like, I need y'all both to understand that the process is the process. And you're going to go through it. You're going to go through some hurdles, some detours, some highs, some lows, some setbacks, right? But they're all adding to your story. Imagine watching a movie, right? And everything just went right in the movie. Every moment you watching the movie was just a perfect, peaceful movie. How boring would that movie be, right? When you watch Netflix, right? When I watch Project Power, which you should definitely go watch, the stellar performance. Like, there was highs and lows. There were moments where, like, will the main character win? I don't know. Oh my gosh, they're back in. Like, yeah, to some extent, you kind of imagine there may have been a moment of victory, right? You know, for you Harry Potters, I don't watch that show. For you Game of Throners, I don't watch that show either, right? You know your main character at some points. Maybe they were going to win, maybe they weren't, like, whatever, right? And you lost some people along that journey while you were watching and being entertained by that show. But that is what made the show, right? those moments, those gut-wrenching moments, those situations that you love, that you're at the edge of your seat for, somebody's right now at the edge of their seat looking at your life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's at the edge of their seat looking at your world, your space, what you've done, how you've grown, your climaxes, your highs, your lows, and they're waiting. Excuse me. They're waiting for that happy ending. They're waiting for that moment where you rise like a phoenix and you do exactly what they've been watching you say you've been wanting to do. Right? That I had a friend who put a stethoscope on her nightstand, and she was determined to become a doctor. I'm talking to her these days, and she's a doctor now. Took a long time. That process wasn't fun, but she had that stethoscope on her desk, and that was like the most game-changing thing I'd ever seen, right? And now she's literally who she's been manifesting, thinking, dreaming about all these years, right? Through perseverance, through tough times. Somebody was at the edge of their seat watching her journey as she moved to this more refined place. So look, y'all, I understand. The process ain't fun. I don't care what nobody say. This ain't sexy. Losing ain't cool. I don't want to turn my L's into lessons. I want dubs. I want W's. You know what I'm saying? George W's. I want wins. You know what I'm saying? I want nothing but wins. I want money. Cash money. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in the red. I don't want to be transferring my savings to my checkers. No, I want W's. You know what I'm saying? And I know you do too, right? But this process, these things that we're going through, it's all a part of something greater, something more refined. And those lessons that you're getting might not even be for you. They might literally be for the next person that you're supposed to encounter. So you go ahead with your bad self. And you just keep doing what you need to do. You keep working on you. You keep grinding. You keep hitting the gym. You keep studying, right? You keep applying for those jobs. You keep trying to move up the ladder, right? You keep trying to be a better mom, daughter, sister, whatever that is for you. You know what I'm saying? Brother, you know what I'm saying? Father, mentor. You just keep working on you. And don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in watching other people. Don't get caught up in the foolery. Don't get caught up in the social media highlights. All that stuff is fly by night. We don't know what those people are going through. We don't know what they're experiencing. We don't know what their life is like, right? All we see is the end, and we don't see the 36 selfies they took first. We see the final one with a filter on it, right? So you're not even getting the true look at what you thought they took, right? So understand that this journey, this process, this walk that you're on, it is the best thing you'll ever experience. Thank God you're experiencing it, right? Thank God it's happening to you, happening for you, happening through you, so that you can just be this light, you know what I'm saying, for other people. And so I hope that whatever I've said today, that's where my heart is. But if it was over here, I should worry. I hope that whatever was stated today for you, I'm not normally on social media anymore, but your video popped up and I just happened to be watching. Y'all people, you know what I'm saying? I hope you got something out of this. That I don't normally be on here like that. Whatever. So how you found this? And if this happened to resonate with you, you know what I'm saying, tag a homie, man. Like, we going through stuff and we feel like we got to go through all of this stuff alone. The biggest mistake you'll ever make. Final gem. The biggest mistake you'll ever make is trying to go through this life alone. You will lose. You will lose. You will lose. Hey, you will lose. So y'all just go ahead and cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Very, what's his name? Joey Tanner? No, it wasn't a Tanner, but Joey? Joey? Was it Joey? I think it was Joey. Yeah. Either way. Put hashtag in the comment section, Full House. That's how we gonna end this. If you watched all of this, you will lose. Put the hashtag Full House in the comment section, or a GIF, right? For you GIFsters, put a GIF in the comment section of the show Full House. I love you all incredibly. I'm going to IG. That's for the after party, because after the show is the after party. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to IG, where I'm going to do a wrap up of this dialogue here. But I love y'all incredibly. It ain't about me. It's about G-O-D. Don't ask me how I entertain myself. Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna just I don't know what to say. I need words. You know what, I wish that I could just like take all the clips of me laughing and put it together. You know why I haven't done that? Because I have to do it. And I don't want to do it. I'm tired of working. Help. Alright, y'all. Y'all be good, man. Y'all stop watching this. Go watch TV or something. I guess this is TV. You know what? Bye. See y'all next week.